Be silent. Work hard. Let success make the noise. Be silent. Work hard. Let your success make the noise. Not everyone needs to know your plans. Not everyone needs to hear your dreams. And not everyone deserves front row seats to your journey. Because sometimes, the loudest victories are built in the quietest rooms. Today, this message is for every Filipino dreamer. The students studying under a dim light. The kuya working double shifts. The 8 sending money back home. The OFW missing birthdays and Christmas. The young entrepreneur selling online. The breadwinner carrying the weight of the family. This is for you. Because your grind, it doesn't need applause. It needs discipline. Part 1. The power of silent grinding. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine this. It's 4:30 in the morning. The sky is still dark. Most people are asleep. The streets are quiet. But somewhere in the Philippines, a mother is already awake, cooking rice before work. A student is reviewing lessons under a small light. A construction worker is tying his boots. An OFW is preparing for another long shift in a foreign country. No applause, no spotlight, no audience, just effort, just sacrifice, just silent work. And that's exactly how success begins. Not loud, not glamorous, not viral, but silent. Today, everyone wants attention. Everyone wants to be seen. Everyone wants likes, comments, and followers. People announce everything. I'm starting a business. I'm going to change my life. I'm grinding now. I'm going to be rich soon. They talk big. They post big. They promise big. But after a few weeks, nothing. Because talking feels like working. But talking is not working. Posting is not progress. Announcing is not achievement. Noise is easy. Work is hard. And most people choose easy. Here's a truth many people don't understand. When you tell everyone your plans, you lose power. Because your brain feels rewarded just for talking about it. You feel accomplished without doing anything. You feel successful without earning it. And slowly, your hunger disappears. Your discipline weakens. Your focus fades. That's why many dreams die. Not because they were impossible, but because they were talked about too much. Dreams grow stronger in silence, not in noise. Think about bamboo. For years, nothing grows above the ground. Nothing visible. Nothing impressive. If you look at the soil, you'll think nothing is happening. But under the surface, roots are spreading. Deep, wide, strong, preparing. Then suddenly, one day, it shoots up fast, very fast. And people say, wow, ang bilis. But they didn't see the years of preparation underground. Success is like bamboo. It grows quietly first. And this is something Filipinos understand better than anyone. Because our culture is built on silent sacrifice. Look around you. How many fathers wake up before sunrise just to catch crowded jeepneys? How many mothers skip buying new clothes just to pay tuition? How many older siblings stop studying to support their younger ones? How many OFWs cry alone at night but smile on video calls? How many students study while helping at home? How many riders deliver food in heavy rain? How many workers stand all day with aching feet? They don't post about it. They don't brag about it. They don't complain loudly. They just work silently. That's strength. Real strength. Not showing off. Not seeking pity. Not asking for attention. Just doing what needs to be done every single day. But today's generation, we're distracted. Too distracted. Phones, social media, scrolling, comparing, watching other people's lives, while our own life stays stuck. We spend hours watching success instead of building success. We admire rich people instead of becoming rich. We talk about goals instead of chasing goals. Listen carefully. If you really want to win in life, you must learn how to disappear. Disappear from noise. Disappear from drama. Disappear from unnecessary conversations. Disappear from distractions. Not forever. Just long enough to build something powerful. Because you can't build greatness while entertaining everyone. You can't focus while explaining yourself to people. You can't grow while trying to impress others. Sometimes, you must go silent. There's something dangerous about announcing your plans. Because not everyone claps for you. Some people doubt you. Some people laugh at you. Some people secretly hope you fail. Even friends. Even relatives. Even people close to you. Sad but true. When you say, I want to start a business, someone will say, mahirapian. When you say, I want to study hard, someone will say, enjoy life muna. When you say, I want to save money, someone will say, gastos lang, one life lang. When you say, I want to improve, someone will say, ang seryoso mo naman. People project their fears onto you, their limits, their laziness, their doubts. So, Why tell them? Why invite negativity? Move quietly. Build privately. Shock everyone later. Remember this line. Very important. Write it in your mind. Privacy protects progress. Not everything needs to be shared. Not everything needs to be posted. Not everything needs validation. Some things are sacred. Your goals, your struggles, your growth. Keep them close, like a secret weapon. Because when nobody knows what you're doing, nobody can stop you. Nobody can sabotage you. Nobody can distract you. You move faster, cleaner, stronger, like a shadow. Look at the most successful people. Did they start loud? No. They started unknown. Nobody noticed them. Nobody believed in them. They were ignored, underestimated, overlooked. But while others were partying, they were practicing. While others were sleeping, they were studying. While others were gossiping, they were building. Day after day, year after year. Boring, repetitive, silent. Then suddenly, success. And everyone says, Grabe, Angswertmo, lucky, no, prepared, disciplined, consistent, silent. You don't need to look successful. You need to become successful. There's a big difference. Looking rich is easy. Designer clothes, nice photos, fake lifestyle. But becoming rich, that takes sacrifice, patience, late nights, early mornings, failures, rejections, loneliness. Nobody posts those, but that's where success is made, behind the scenes. So starting today, stop trying to impress. Stop announcing every step. Stop seeking attention. Instead, wake up early, work harder, study longer, save money, improve skills, help your family, build something real, quietly. Let others talk. Let others flex. Let others show off. You build. Because one day, your results will speak so loud, you won't need to say anything. Be silent. Work hard. Let success make the noise. PART2, discipline, sacrifice, and the Filipino grind. Let me ask you something. What separates two people with the same dream, but completely different results? Same age, same city, same opportunities, same 24 hours. Yet one succeeds, and the other stays stuck. Is it talent? No. Is it luck? No. Is it connections? Sometimes. But most of the time, it's something simpler, something less exciting, something most people ignore. Discipline. Discipline is not flashy. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't go viral. Nobody claps for discipline. But discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. Because dreams are free. Everyone has them. I want to be rich. I want to help my family. I want a better life. I want to travel. I want success. Nice. But wanting is easy. Doing is rare. And discipline is what forces you to do what you don't feel like doing. Here's the problem. Most people only work when they feel motivated. They wait for inspiration. They wait for the right mood. They wait until they feel ready. But listen carefully. If you only work when you feel good, you will lose to the person who works even when they feel tired. Because life is not always inspiring. Some days you're exhausted. Some days you're sad. Some days you feel like quitting. Some days nothing goes right. But those days matter the most. Because champions are built on bad days, not good days. Anyone can work when they're excited. Very few can work when they're exhausted. Be one of the few. Think about a typical day in the Philippines. The alarm rings at 4:30 a.m. Still dark, still quiet. You don't feel motivated. Your bed feels warm. Your body feels heavy. But you stand up anyway. Not because you want to, because you have to. Because your family depends on you. Because bills don't care about your feelings. Because life doesn't pause. That is discipline. And most Filipinos already have it. They just don't realize it. Look at jeepney drivers, driving all day. Heat, traffic, pollution, noise. Still working, still pushing, still smiling at passengers. Look at market vendors, standing for hours, selling vegetables, counting small coins, trying to make every peso count. Look at nurses, working night shifts, missing holidays, missing birthdays, still caring for others. Look at OFWs, thousands of miles away from home. Different language, different culture, lonely rooms, but they keep going. Why? For family, for future, for hope. They don't post their struggles. They don't complain loudly. They don't say, "Look at me working hard." They just do it, silently. That's real strength. But here's something important. Working hard is not enough. Let me repeat that. Working hard is not enough. Because you can work hard and still stay broke. You can work hard and still not grow. So, what's missing? Direction. You must work hard on the right things, not just random effort, not just being busy. Busy is not productive. Running around all day doesn't mean progress. Sometimes you're just tired, not successful. So ask yourself, is what I'm doing today moving me closer to my goals, or just keeping me busy? Imagine two people. Person A works 12 hours a day, but spends money carelessly. No savings, no learning, no improvement, just survival. Person B works 8 hours, but studies new skills at night, saves money, invests, plans, improves. Who wins after 5 years? Person B. Not because they worked longer, but because they work smarter. Hard work plus direction equals success. Hard work without direction equals exhaustion. Don't just grind. Grind with purpose. Another thing you must accept. Sacrifice is required. There's no way around it. You can't have everything. If you want success, something must be given up. Sleep, comfort, parties, distractions, sometimes even friends. Because not everyone will understand your focus. They'll say, Grabe con amen, work con ang work, relax con amen, enjoy life. But here's the truth. Temporary fun can steal permanent success. If you waste your time now, you'll pay for it later. If you sacrifice now, you'll enjoy later. Choose your hard. Life is hard anyway. Choose the hard that gives you a better future. You know what's dangerous? Comfort. Comfort kills ambition. When things are okay, people stop pushing. Okay not to. Sakto lang. Puid na. That mindset keeps people average forever. But average life is expensive. Expensive stress. Expensive regrets. Expensive missed opportunities. Don't settle for puid na. Aim for sobering galing. Aim for growth. Always. And listen. Stop comparing your timeline to others, especially on social media, because you only see highlights, not struggles. You see trips, cars, money, success, but you don't see debt, failures, stress, sleepless nights. Comparison steals joy, and comparison wastes energy. Focus on your lane. Your journey is different. Your pace is different. Your story is different. Some people start ahead, some start behind, but consistency beats starting point. Always. Let me tell you something powerful. Small efforts repeated daily beat big efforts done occasionally. Reading 10 pages a day beats reading 100 pages once a month. Saving 50 pesos daily beats saving nothing. Working out 20 minutes daily beats one extreme workout. Consistency is magic. Boring magic, but still magic. Because daily improvement compounds. Like interest. Like seeds growing. Slow at first, then suddenly huge. This is why silence matters. Because when you're silent, you focus. No pressure. No explaining. No showing off. Just progress. Private progress is powerful. Because it's pure. Not for attention. Not for validation. But for growth. Real growth. So from today, create a routine. Wake up earlier. Work with intention. Learn something new. Save something. Improve something. Every single day. No excuses. No drama. No announcements. Just action. Let people wonder what you're doing. Let them underestimate you. Let them think you're average. Because when the time comes, your results will shock them. And nothing feels better than silent success. This journey won't be easy. You'll feel tired. You'll doubt yourself. You'll want to quit. That's normal. Everyone feels that. But remember, the difference between winners and quitters is simple. Quitters stop when it's hard. Winners continue when it's hard. Be the one who continues. Because one day, you'll look back and you'll thank yourself for waking up early, for saying no to distractions, for working when others rested, for staying silent, for staying focused, for not giving up. And that day, everything will make sense. Be silent. Work hard. Let success make the noise. Part 3. The Lonely Road. Mental Strength and Building Yourself in the Dark. Let me be honest with you. This journey, it's not always exciting. It's not always inspiring. And it's definitely not always fun. In fact, most of the time, it's lonely. Very lonely. And this is where most people quit. Not because the dream is impossible, but because the road feels empty. When you decide to level up your life, something strange happens. People slowly disappear. Your circle gets smaller. Your phone gets quieter. Invites become fewer. Conversations change. Because you're not the same person anymore. While others are gossiping, you're working. While others are partying, you're studying. While others are wasting time, you're building something. And suddenly, you don't fit in anymore. At first, it hurts. You feel left out. You feel misunderstood. You feel alone. But listen carefully. That loneliness, it's not punishment. It's preparation. Because growth requires isolation. Think about it. Seeds grow underground. Diamonds form under pressure. Gold is purified in fire. And champions, they're built in solitude. Not in crowds. Not in noise. Not in distractions. But alone. Focused. Disciplined. Silent. Sometimes you'll sit alone at night, working on your laptop, studying for exams, planning your future, while everyone else is asleep. And you'll ask yourself, is this even worth it? Why am I the only one sacrificing? Why does this feel so hard? Let me answer you. Because you're different. Because you're building something bigger. Because average people choose comfort, but you chose growth. And growth is uncomfortable. Always. Comfort feels good now, but hurts later. Growth hurts now, but feels amazing later. Choose your pain wisely. You know what most people don't talk about? Mental strength. Everyone talks about hustle, money, skills, opportunities, but nobody talks about the mind. And the truth is, your mind is your strongest weapon, or your worst enemy. Because before you win in life, you must win in your head. There will be days when nothing works. You try hard, still fail. You give effort, still rejected. You pray, still delayed. And your mind starts whispering, maybe you're not good enough. Maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you should just quit. That voice? That's the real enemy. Not poverty. Not lack of resources. Not other people. Your own doubts. Your own fear. Your own overthinking. If you can control your mind, you can control your life. Look at many successful Filipinos. Before success, they were rejected, ignored, underestimated. People laughed at their dreams, but they didn't listen. Because they understood something powerful. Other people's opinions don't pay your bills. Other people's doubts don't build your future. So, why let their voices control you? Here's a rule. Very simple. If someone is not helping you grow, don't let them control your thoughts. Not everyone deserves access to your mind. Protect your mental space, like you protect your money. Because negative people drain energy, and energy is everything. Stop hanging around people who complain all day, blame everyone, gossip constantly, discourage your dreams, laugh at your discipline. That environment kills ambition. You can't grow in toxic soil. Even the strongest seed dies in bad ground. Choose your environment wisely. Choose people who inspire you, challenge you, push you, support growth, respect your goals, or sometimes choose solitude. Because being alone is better than being surrounded by the wrong people. Always. There's something powerful about working in silence. No pressure, no showing off, no pretending. Just pure effort, pure focus, pure grind. This is called building in the dark. And building in the dark creates unstoppable people. Because when nobody sees you, you do it for yourself. Not for applause, not for validation, not for social media, but for your future. And that kind of motivation, it lasts longer. It's deeper. It's real. Let me paint a picture for you. It's late at night. Everyone's asleep. The house is quiet. No noise. No distractions. Just you. Your goals. Your work. That moment. That's where dreams are built. Not on stage. Not in public. But in private. When nobody's watching. When nobody cares. When nobody claps. And still, you continue. That's greatness. Because here's the truth. Anyone can start. Few can continue. Everyone is excited at the beginning. New year, new me, starting tomorrow. Game now. But after 2 weeks, they disappear. Because excitement fades. Reality hits. Only discipline remains. And discipline is quiet, boring, repetitive, lonely, but powerful. Very powerful. You must learn to love the boring days, the normal days, the quiet days. Because success is built there. Not in big dramatic moments, but in small daily actions. Studying one more chapter. Saving one more peso, practicing one more hour, trying one more time. Small things, repeated daily, become big things. And please, stop expecting quick results. Stop rushing your timeline. Stop asking, why am I not successful yet? Growth takes time. Like farming, you don't plant seeds today and harvest tomorrow. You water, you wait, you protect, you trust the process. Same with life. Patience is part of the grind. Impatience kills dreams. There will be seasons where nothing seems to change. You work, but progress feels slow. You try, but results are small. Don't panic. This is normal. This is the root growing phase. Like bamboo, nothing visible, but underground. Strength is forming, and when your time comes, your growth will shock everyone, even you. So, when you feel lonely, don't quit. When you feel tired, don't quit. because silent seasons create loud victories. Always remember that. One day, all those quiet nights, all those early mornings, all those sacrifices, all those lonely walks, all those tears nobody saw, will turn into something beautiful. Success, freedom, stability, pride, and people will say, "Angst wordt monamen," and you'll smile, because they didn't see the darkness you survived. They only saw the light you created. So stay strong, stay quiet, stay focused, protect your mind, protect your energy, protect your dreams, because not everyone deserves to know what you're building. Some surprises are better revealed later, and when that day comes, when success finally knocks on your door, it will be loud, very loud, louder than any words you could have said. Be silent, work hard, let success make the noise. Part 4, the breakthrough, success, and becoming the pride of your family. Imagine this moment, years from now. You wake up early, but this time, not because you have to, because you want to. No alarm forcing you, no stress rushing you, no fear chasing you, just peace, just freedom, just pride. You look around, your family is comfortable, bills are paid, food on the table, your parents smiling, your children secure, and for the first time, you breathe deeply and say, "I made it." Not luck, not shortcuts, not help from everyone, but because you stayed silent and worked hard. That moment, that's the reward. Not fame, not flexing, not showing off, but peace, real peace. Because true success isn't loud cars or expensive clothes. True success is your parents resting comfortably, your family not worrying about money, your kids getting good education, sleeping without stress, waking up with purpose. That's real wealth. And you don't get that by talking. You get that by grinding, quietly, daily, relentlessly. Let's be honest, most of us didn't start life ahead. We weren't born rich. We didn't have powerful connections. We didn't have everything easy, especially here in the Philippines. Many of us grew up sharing rooms, helping with chores, budgeting every peso, watching our parents struggle, hearing things like, "Tipid muna, wala pang sweldo, sa susunod na lang." We grew up understanding sacrifice early, and maybe that's not a disadvantage. Maybe that's our strength, because hunger creates fighters, struggle creates resilience, hardship creates discipline. Easy lives create weak people, but tough lives, they create warriors. And you are a warrior. Think about your parents, your mother, your father, or whoever raised you. Did they have easy lives? No. They sacrificed everything. They hid their pain. They worked even when sick. They gave you food first. They wore old clothes so you could have new ones. They stayed quiet about their struggles. They never complained. They just worked, silently. Sound familiar? That's where you learned it. Strength runs in your blood. You didn't quit because they didn't quit. You're strong because they were strong first. So, when you feel tired, remember them. When you feel like giving up, remember their sacrifices, because quitting would waste everything they endured. Here's something powerful. You're not just working for yourself. You're breaking cycles. Maybe you're the first college graduate. Maybe you're the first entrepreneur. Maybe you're the first OFW. Maybe you're the first to dream bigger. That means something. You're changing your family's story. From survival to stability. From debt to freedom. From sakto lang to comfortable now. And that takes courage. Because being the first is scary. No guide, no roadmap, no guarantee. Just faith, hard work, and silent grinding. There will be moments when nobody understands you. They'll say, "Why are you so serious? Why do you work so much? Why don't you relax?" Because they don't see what you see. They don't carry what you carry. They don't feel your responsibility. When you're the breadwinner, you don't have the luxury to be lazy. When your family depends on you, excuses disappear. Because failure is not just personal. Failure affects everyone you love. So you push harder, not for ego, but for them. That's love, real love, sacrificial love. And one day, all your silent efforts start showing. Small wins first, a better job, higher income, new skills, more confidence, then bigger wins, business growing, savings increasing, opportunities opening, doors you never imagined. People start noticing. They say, "Uy, ang galing moa, success ka na, pano mo ginawa." Funny, right? They only notice at the finish line. They weren't there during the struggle. They weren't there during the tears. They weren't there during the sleepless nights. But that's okay, because you didn't work for their applause. You worked for your future. Let me tell you something important. When success comes, stay humble, stay grounded, stay kind, because money changes many people. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget the days you had nothing. Don't forget the jeepneys, the long lines, the struggles. Those memories keep you human. Success is not about becoming proud. It's about becoming grateful. Help others, lift others, inspire others. Because real success is shared, not selfish. But never forget this. Even when you succeed, never stop working. Never stop improving. Because comfort can destroy progress. Growth never ends. There's always another level, another skill, another dream. Stay hungry. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Because the same habits that got you success will keep you successful. Now listen carefully. This is the message I want you to remember forever. Tattoo it in your mind. Live by it. Breathe it. Don't talk too much. Don't show off. Don't announce every plan. Don't seek validation. Just work. Quietly. Daily. Consistently. Let people doubt you. Let people misunderstand you. Let people ignore you. Then shock them with results. Because success is the loudest reply. Always. So tonight, while others scroll, you study. While others gossip, you improve. While others sleep, you prepare. While others talk, you build. Day after day, week after week, year after year. Silent, focused, unstoppable. Until one day, your life changes. Not slowly, but suddenly. Because that's how success appears. Gradually, then suddenly. And when it finally comes, it will make so much noise. You won't need to say a single word. Close your eyes again. Picture your future. Your parents smiling. Your family safe. Your dreams real. Your heart peaceful. That future is possible. But only if you start now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. In silence. In discipline. In hard work. So remember. Be silent when you build. Be patient when it's slow. Be strong when it's hard. Be humble when you win. Be grateful always. And most importantly, work so hard that one day, your success speaks for you. So tonight, while others sleep, while others talk, while others waste time, you work silently, patiently, hungrily, because one day, your results will speak, your family will smile, your life will change, and people will ask, how did you do it? And you'll say, I stayed silent, I worked hard, and I never gave up.